Rochas Okorocha is running etasketa, running everywhere. The same way he was running when he wanted to become the senator. I remember how himself and Oshomole were fighting themselves. He was frustrated before he could attain the position of a senator. But now again, his fight is within the party again. Uzodinma has been on his neck. Imo people have been on his neck. And he has run again to Aso Rock. I think this time around is the vice president that he's talking to. Well, Vice President Emil Shibaju yesterday met with former governor of Imo State and senator representing Imo West, Rochas Okorocha, over fuel between him and Governor Hope Uzodinma at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. Speaking to State House correspondents at the end of the meeting, Okorocha declared that he wanted an end to the fuel because he would not want an escalation of the conflict arising from the sealing of some of his property in Owerri. The whole thing to me sounds like a movie, a joke, a dream that does not reflect any practical reality. But I am a father, I am a leader of that state, and I am trying to make sure things don't escalate beyond control. But for what has been done to me, I am human. I can bear it just for the purpose of peace to reign. The former governor of the state between 2011 and 2019 said he was waiting to understand why he was being attacked, pointing out that the earlier allegations against him had been changed. Said, I am still waiting to understand the reason why all the attack, because before the allegation was that the money used in building was government money. Now it has changed. It is no longer the issue of government money, but it is built on the green veg and allocation where government house was supposed to be built. I am still waiting, and only time will tell. But let it be known that I was Rochas Okorocha before governor, and I am still Rochas Okorocha after governor. Government house never made me. I was who I was before becoming governor. Rather, I would say that becoming governor was a sacrifice on my own part. Okorocha stressed that his foundation attracted charitable organizations that invested in the state. But talking about the properties in question, the schools, the East High College, Rochas Foundation College, the Royal Spring Palm Hotel, and the university, these outfits are all charitable outfits for the Rochas Foundation, and I brought them back home as a sign of investment to encourage investment in my own state where I come from. So the allegation that it is built on the green veg or built where government house was supposed to be built is neither here nor there. It is rather trying to make excuses to carry out an already planned attack. On the possibility of the All Progressives Congress APC resolving the conflict since they belong to the same party, he replied, that is what one would have naturally expected. The question is that what wrong has Okorocha done? Have I done any wrong bringing APC to the south? And when I built APC, none of these people was there. They were all in PDP. Was it wrong that I encouraged my family to invest in their state rather than investing abroad? I asked nothing of the government. I simply wanted to live my free life. But it is for he that accuses to prove. What preoccupies my mind is to make sure that we don't create tension in the state, because already this country has a lot of insecurity, and police that ought to be busy doing something else should not be busy going to guide the sealing of a property with a white paper stronger than court judgments. Can government use a white paper to execute a judgment? Can you be a judge in your own case? These are the questions begging for answers. And why the use of thugs to attack your immediate predecessor and a senator of the Federal Republic? What are you trying to achieve? What, now that you have arrested him or forced him to police station with thugs, what have changed or what have you achieved? What is the case against him? Nothing. That is why I describe it as a very unusual situation. Very unusual situation. I think it is a script that is playing out, and this script has been for too long. When I won my election into the state, I was refused my certificate. Ugumba Uche won the election as governor of Imo State. They refused him. Now I am in the Senate and I'm being accused of many things, but no one has been able to establish any facts against me. I have followed the due process of the law. He has followed the due process of the law. I remember a lot of people always say that Nnamdi Kanu said anybody supporting APC or government that will come back with disgrace. And just like he said that what is his offense? He brought APC when he formed APC in the southeast. All these people were in PDP. Now the ones he go say he don't suffer. The ones that now came to meet him now, they are now the ones that are champion in the APC. Of course, he will be regretting his life that why did he do that in the first place? Oh, some people will say, oh, because he's trying to become the president. Oh, because he's trying to form another party. That is why they are against him. But I think it goes beyond that, because while you were there, even before all these people came on board, while you were the governor, the people of the state never liked you because of your domineering presence as well. In my opinion, let them all go to court to go and settle it. But unfortunately, we know the court that we have. At the end of the day, everything will be swept under the carpet. And that is why he is running etasketa. I said it from the beginning. The same thing happened to him when he said he won the Senate seat, and Oshomole and the rest, they decided not to give him his certificate, and he was running from pillar to post. Even the Oshomole that did all what he did, jumping from north to south, from south to west, and every region, where is he today? Oh, Tinubu, the Jagaban of the whole universe, where is he today? All of them. And it's like it's beginning to happen that those who are against their people, who are supporting evil against their own people, they will all come back in disgrace. And that is exactly what is happening. And Okorocha is regretting that seriously. That what is his offense? To have derived or to have to have deserved this treatment being given to him. It's been story all the time. They can't have peace with all that they have accumulated. Oh, he said he was a philanthropist, this and this and this and this and this and that. But what we know is that once you come into government, if you were worth 10 million naira, just for example, but by the time you are going out of the government, you should be worth 1 billion naira. That is how it is. Nobody is disputing the fact that, oh, you were not this, you were not that, because that is even debatable. You know that in this country, nobody cares how you make your money, because they will tell you, if you don't have money, hide your face. The most important thing, if you are ready to dole out the cash, nobody cares. So, but all I know is that even when you are rich before coming in, but as you are going out, you'll be 100% richer. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Do you think Oshibajo will be able to save him, or the presidency will be able to save him? Let us know in the comment section.